Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel for another epic comparison video. Today we're diving headfirst into the world of military might, pitting two Asian titans against each other, China and Indonesia. We're talking tanks, jets, nukes, the whole shebang. We're gonna break down 10 key military factors, comparing these two nations head-to-head in each category. We're talking manpower, firepower, technology, strategy, and everything in between. Will it be the dragon's roar of China or the tiger's fury of Indonesia? Only one way to find out. Stick around until the very end to see who comes out on top. First up, we're talking manpower. China boasts the largest active military force in the world, with over 2 million soldiers. That's like the entire population of some countries. They've also got a huge reserve force ready to be called up if things get hairy. Indonesia, while not as massive as China, still packs a punch with over 400,000 active personnel and a significant reserve force. China's military has undergone serious modernization, focusing on high-tech training and discipline. Indonesia's military, while perhaps not as technologically advanced, has a ton of experience in jungle warfare and counterinsurgency operations. They know how to fight and survive in some of the toughest terrain on the planet. Alright guys, let's talk money. China's economy is an absolute behemoth, the second largest in the world. And they've been pouring a ton of that cash into their military, with a defense budget that's absolutely skyrocketed in recent years. Indonesia's economy, while not as massive as China's, is one of the largest in Southeast Asia. And they've been steadily increasing their defense spending as well. China's got a massive industrial base, capable of churning out tanks, planes, and warships like nobody's business. They're becoming more self-sufficient in arms production, which is a big deal. Indonesia, while still reliant on some foreign arms imports, has been working hard to develop its own defense industry, partnering with countries like South Korea and Turkey to build their own warships and fighter jets. Talk about stepping up your game. Alright guys, let's get down and dirty and talk about land power. China's got a massive land army equipped with thousands of tanks, armored vehicles, and artillery pieces. They've got the Type 99, a beast of a tank comparable to anything in the West. Indonesia, while not having as many tanks as China, has a strategy focused on mobility and guerrilla warfare. Plus, they've got the home field advantage. China's got a fearsome array of rocket launchers and howitzers, capable of raining down fire from miles away. Indonesia's artillery force might be smaller, but they've got mobile rocket launchers and mortars, perfect for hit-and-run tactics in their challenging terrain. It's about the soldiers, the training, and the tactics. China's military is known for its discipline and organization, but Indonesia's got the home field advantage and a fighting spirit that's second to none. Never underestimate a determined defender. Next up, we're taking to the skies. China's Air Force has been undergoing a massive modernization program, and they've got the numbers to back it up. We're talking thousands of aircraft, including advanced fighter jets like the J-20, which is a stealth fighter, guys. Stealth. They're also developing their own strategic bombers. Indonesia's Air Force is smaller than China's, but they've got a mix of modern and upgraded aircraft, including Russian-made Sukhoi fighters, American-made F-16s, and French-made Rafale jets. But it's not just about the fancy jets. You need skilled pilots, effective radar systems, and a well-coordinated air defense network. China's been investing heavily in all of these areas, and they're closing the gap with Western air forces. Indonesia has been working hard to improve its air defenses and train its pilots. Air power is about more than just dogfights. It's about controlling the skies, supporting ground troops, and projecting power. Alright guys, it's time to set sail and talk about naval power. China's Navy has been on a shipbuilding spree lately, and it's paying off big time. They've got the largest Navy in the world by number of ships, and they're not just building any ships, they're building big ones. We're talking aircraft carriers, destroyers, submarines, the whole 9 yards. Indonesia, as an archipelagic nation, knows the importance of naval power firsthand. They've got a sizable navy for their region, with a focus on patrol boats, corvettes, and submarines. China's Navy has been gaining valuable experience in recent years, conducting anti-piracy operations and even launching their first aircraft carrier. Indonesia's Navy might not have the same global reach as China's, but they're no slouches when it comes to naval warfare. They've got a long history of maritime tradition, and their sailors are well-trained and battle-tested. Naval power is about controlling the seas, protecting trade routes, and projecting power around the world. Both China and Indonesia have strategic interests in the region, and their navies will play a crucial role in any future conflict. Okay guys, time to get real serious for a minute. We're talking about nuclear weapons, the ultimate deterrent. China, as a recognized nuclear power, has a sizable nuclear arsenal, estimated to be in the hundreds of warheads. They've got intercontinental ballistic missiles that can reach across the globe, submarine-launched missiles, and even nuclear-capable bombers. Indonesia, on the other hand, is not a nuclear-armed state and has pledged to remain so under the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. They've consistently advocated for nuclear disarmament and a nuclear-free Southeast Asia, but even without nukes, Indonesia still poses a significant conventional threat. They've got a large and capable military, and they're no pushovers in a fight. China's nuclear arsenal is a game-changer in any conflict, but it's also a huge responsibility. The use of nuclear weapons would have devastating consequences for the entire world, and it's not a decision to be taken lightly. Remember guys, nuclear weapons are a deterrent, a last resort. The best way to prevent their use is through diplomacy, dialogue, and a commitment to peace. Alright guys, buckle up because we're talking about the future of warfare military technology. China has been investing heavily in military technology, and it's really starting to show. They're developing hypersonic missiles, advanced drones, and making strides in artificial intelligence and cyber warfare. Indonesia, while not as technologically advanced as China, has been making progress in key areas. They've been investing in drones for maritime surveillance, upgrading their cyber defenses, and developing their own indigenous missile technology. One area where China has a clear advantage is in space technology. They've launched their own space station, they've got anti-satellite weapons, and they're developing sophisticated reconnaissance satellites. Indonesia, while not a major space power, recognizes the importance of space-based assets. They're working on developing their own space program, focusing on communications and Earth observation satellites. Military technology is constantly evolving. What's cutting edge today might be obsolete tomorrow. Both China and Indonesia are investing in the future of warfare, and it will be interesting to see how this technological competition plays out. Okay guys, let's talk about the unsung heroes of any military campaign. Logistics. Wars aren't won by weapons alone. You gotta get those weapons, supplies, and troops where they need to be, and that's where logistics comes in. China has a massive advantage in this department. They've got a vast network of roads, railways, and airports, allowing them to move troops and equipment quickly and efficiently. Plus, they've got a huge industrial base that can churn out supplies at an astonishing rate. Indonesia, as an archipelagic nation, faces unique logistical challenges. Moving troops and equipment between islands can be tricky, especially in a conflict situation. But they've been working hard to improve their logistics, investing in new transport aircraft and upgrading their port facilities. Another key aspect of logistics is securing supply lines. China relies heavily on sea lanes for energy imports, which could be vulnerable in a conflict. Indonesia, on the other hand, has a more diversified supply chain. It's about maintaining those supply lines, keeping the fuel flowing, the ammo stocked, and the troops fed. Logistics might not be the most glamorous aspect of warfare, but it's absolutely essential for victory. The side that can effectively move, supply, and sustain its forces will have a significant advantage in any conflict. Let's talk about the stage for this epic showdown geography. Where you fight is just as important as how you fight. China's massive landmass has many borders to defend. Indonesia's archipelago of over 17,000 islands presents unique challenges. Defending such a vast territory is a logistical nightmare. China has the advantage of internal lines of communication. Indonesia's geography provides natural defenses. The South China Sea is a strategically important waterway. Geography plays a huge role in shaping military strategy. Time to talk about military alliances. In international relations, it's good to have friends with powerful militaries. China has strengthened ties with Russia and Pakistan. They've conducted joint exercises and signed arms deals. Indonesia has a non-aligned foreign policy. They're part of ASEAN and have ties with the US and Australia. China's military growth has made Southeast Asia nervous. Vietnam and the Philippines are strengthening ties with the US. Indonesia is a key player in regional power dynamics. They've balanced relations with China and the US. Military alliances are about deterrence and collective security. If one country is attacked, allies come to aid. It's a complex web shaping international security. So there you have it, guys. We've broken down 10 key military factors, comparing China and Indonesia head-to-head in each category. We've seen the raw power of China's military might, but we've also witnessed the strategic advantages and unwavering spirit of Indonesia. Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more epic comparisons, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a beat. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.